to my channel. This is OCD Movie Reviews. My name is Owen Zabrinka, and today I'm going to review the latest horror film that people told me to watch, and that movie is Pray for the Devil. This movie is directed by Daniel Stamm, and this movie stars Jacqueline Byers, Christian Navarro, and Colin Simone. A nun prepares to perform an exorcism and comes face to face with a demonic force with mysterious ties to her past. So yes, we got another exorcism movie. We get so freaking many of those, and of course, none of these movies are as good as the classic The Exorcist. It's one of my favorite horror films of all time. So yes, another exorcism film comes out, and a lot of people told me to check this movie out, saying, oh, this film is one of the most boring horror films of the year. And you know what? I need more bad movies for my worst list, so I'll give praise to Pray for the Devil for that, because man, this movie is exactly what people are saying. Literally, this is not just one of the most forgettable horror films of the year, but I'll say as an exorcism movie, this is one of the most boring exorcism movie that I have seen, because seriously, I don't have much positives with this film. I would say I have one positive with this film, is the environment this film took place. It took place in this like Christian prison place basically. It had some cool location aspects of the film, but that is totally it, because seriously, when you see the trailer for this film, which I did see the trailer before seeing this movie, I knew this movie is going to be forgettable and just really bland and boring, because this movie is the right definition of a bland exorcism movie. This movie is bland as shit. The characters in this movie are so one-dimensional in this film. Jacqueline Byers in the film, who plays the main lead of the film, she is so bad in this film. I find her character so bland and generic. She's a nun that helps with the exorcism, and of course she has a past in the film that I didn't really root for, because the past wasn't all that interesting in this film. Her character was just fine enough. The actress who played her, she really tries, but seriously, this movie has a lot of bland characters, and not just that, just the whole story of Pray for the Devil in general. It is basically an old school exorcism film that you've seen many times before. If you like those, you will like this movie. To me, when it comes to exorcism movies, they always do the exact same thing, and this movie's just like, you know what, we are lazy, let's just put the most generic exorcism film that you're going to see, and that is this movie. This movie, when it comes to the scares in this movie, generic jump scares. There's a lot of scares in this movie where I literally knew from the very beginning how it's going to set up. That's how bad the jump scares are, and this movie isn't scary. Actually, I would even say, this movie is hysterical. There are so many scares in this movie that I actually did kind of laugh at, because of how badly executed these scares are. And if a movie doesn't scare you, the horror film fails on its own. And the movie just goes to places that we've basically seen in a lot of horror movies before. And it's just, seriously, can horror movies come up with something new, not cliched and generic like Pray for the Devil was? Absolutely, this film will be on my worst list. Seriously, there's nothing too much to say about this piece of shit, except for saying that this film is bland, it's generic, and it's a film that is completely forgettable, and you'll forget this movie in like a day or two. But of course, I'm putting this movie on my wish list for sure, so I can't forget this movie, which, it's just even worse for me. Overall, Pray for the Devil is exactly what you think it's going to be. When you see the trailers, you know what type of movie it is. This is a bland, boring, generic exorcism movie that we've seen many times before. The acting is bland, the story is bland. There's even a twist in this movie that is not even that clever. The scares are bad in this movie. This is definitely one of those straight-to-video horror films, but unfortunately it did came in theaters in the US. I unfortunately did see this in theaters, thank God. I rented this movie on Amazon. It wasn't that expensive. Thank God for that, but definitely, just even from that price, I wanted a refund, because Pray for the Devil is absolutely one of the worst horror films of the year. This movie made The Invitation better, because I am going to give Pray for the Devil a D-. So guys, that is my review for Pray for the Devil. Let me know what you think of this film in the comments below. Do you like the film, hate the film, or you thought it's okay? And what is your favorite exorcism movie? Let me know that also in the comments below. Make sure you guys follow me on social media links down below. Facebook, Stardust, Instagram, Twitter, and Letterboxd. Keep contact with me, And make sure you guys subscribe to my channel notified for my latest movie reviews and other movie related content. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a nice day.